this a give to HM. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Braden Mann now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. On the pop pass, this is Golden. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Daniels now on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. The motion man is Nakua. On play action, Daniels. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end.
And he'll take this one in. Come on, HM. Touchdown, Dolphins. His second touchdown of this first half.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Down. Ready?
The RPO. That one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On play action, Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the the season for him.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Short throw, taken in by Disley.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready, hut.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Gain of 6. That's another Packers first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hut, hut.
RPO, they'll throw it to Rice. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 10 black, claws, 10. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Green. 50, green. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
60 red.
Now Love. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Play action. Here's Daniels on the move left. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Santos set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, you want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum, and boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold it ready. Dragon 60. 77. Crackle 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Achane on 1st down and then some. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Red, yellow. Set. Black. Now, cut.
We'll go play action with Love. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here. Results in...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
On the double. Here we go. Set. Cut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait.
And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Ready up.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Love to throw. And that pressure gets there, and down he goes. Walter Nolan. He's in for the sack. and it will lead to 4th and very long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This is caught, and that is not going to be nearly Enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake, and the offense has turned it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Ready,
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Dolphins first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A run up the middle with Achan. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Daniels gonna throw again. Moving to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That one taken in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Miami.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes White. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
15 yards. And the Packers first down.
Down. Red. Cycle.
10 at the
50. Green.
45-yard
Blaster.
line.
6. Hut.
Now, faking the give. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Love. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Let's go. Yellow. Hey, green. Black shot.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Ready, set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one out wide to Achane. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Now Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. First down and more inside the 30. And he will score again. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes White. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at the